Pepe coin holders, I've got a video for you. Today we're going to be talking about how high can Pepe go here. Are we getting ready to have a sell-off? Is Bitcoin going to make a decision? Are we getting ready to make new highs? Where are we going here? Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black C. Today we're talking about Pepe, so hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video, guys. All right, so we are looking at Pepe right now on the daily time frame, and it looks not too good. You know, we came down and we broke some bullish structure on the shorter term timeframes on the daily. The past week was pretty rough, and this week has been quite strange because there's a lot of holidays. A lot of the markets have been closed for Christmas and Christmas Eve, and the rest of this year and into 2025. You need to wait for some of these holiday strange trading hours to kind of subside before you get a clear idea of where we're headed here. And we're going to break this down. So Pepe is sitting at rank 24 out of all the cryptocurrencies right now, down about 4.29% in the past 7 days, down about 4% in the past 24 hours. We're seeing some alts sell off today, which is interesting. Really, Bitcoin is absorbing some of that liquidity, which is crazy. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin dominance later on because I think some painful things are potentially on the horizon here. So when you look at Pepe, we're sitting at a $7.64 billion market cap, about a $1.68 billion 24-hour volume. Very healthy, very healthy. This is why this coin is so strong. In all the Pepe videos I make, I'm always blown away by the volume, the 24-hour volume compared to the market cap. Nearly a 20% of the market cap is being traded in a 24-hour volume. It's a big deal. That's very, very healthy. I like to see that with coins. Definitely. And I do think that there is a lot of retail investors right now that are basically panic selling. And I know it sounds crazy because I think they just came here. Bitcoin sneezed, altcoins started to come down, and the retail investors just panicked and ran for the door. I think that's really kind of what happened here. And I do think, though, that they're probably going to be buying higher, guys. I do think that altcoin season is getting ready to really heat up here, and I think that we're probably going to see Pepe make some big, big gains. And if you agree with that, then please check out in the description box below. If you want to buy this dip, check out Blowfin. We have a $5,000 sign-on bonus with our link. All you have to do is click that link, deposit, trade a little bit. You get a bunch of free money, as well as 10% off all trading fees for the lifetime of your account. No other exchange is offering this, guys. Please take advantage of it before they take it away. Sign up now. So I want to give her a little rundown here before we dive deeper into altcoin season and Pepe, all right? So this is the Bitcoin price on Christmas. A little fun thing, right? In 2010, on Christmas Day, Bitcoin was 25 cents, okay? Then the year after, $4 the year after, $13 the year after, $682. It's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Well, let's rewind a little bit. So 2024, it was 98,000 this year, okay? The year before that, 43K. The year before that, 16K. What will 2025 be? Because I think a lot of people underestimate just how crazy this market can get, especially with these governments talking about Bitcoin strategic reserves. You have these massive companies talking about adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets. It can get very, very silly. Yes, a $3 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency is a big deal. That's a lot of money. But when you compare it to like gold is sitting at an $18, $19 trillion market cap. And that gold is finite, but we don't know how much there is. We could find another mine any day. But with Bitcoin, there's only 21 million out there, guys. And I do think that this can get very, very crazy. And I do think that these governments will start buying these and creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And I think that this can create somewhat of a digital arms race. And we could expect all of a sudden in 2025, we're not looking at 98,000. We're looking at $250,000, $300,000 Bitcoin. I think that's very, very possible. Let me know in the comment section below what you think next year for 2025, Christmas Day. How high will Bitcoin be? I'm very curious. Let me know down below. So let's take a look here. 2025, Pepe, Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance started its breakdown this year, right? Towards the end of it, in Q4, the end of Q4, we saw this breakdown really breaking down from November 20th, and we're seeing this come down. And we're seeing a lot of pain here because when you zoom in here, we broke down. Yeah, we broke down, but look at this, guys. We broke down, then we bounced. We came and retested the breakdown. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Lots of pain. People thought we were just going to keep going straight down, but I knew it wouldn't be that easy. But I do think that Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance are making a decision here. We'll take a look at Bitcoin shortly, but you need to be paying attention to this if you hold Pepe, because This is what drives the price of Pepe. Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin, guys, okay? Bitcoin dominance is showing it's bearish. There's a sell signal on market cipher on the momentum wave on the daily, indicating that we should see this breakdown. And if we do see a breakdown, I expect it to break down much lower than 54.5%, which was the previous low. And I do expect this to continue to break down as well. You see money flow starting to curve to the downside as well. That is a bullish signal for Pepe, guys. The lower Bitcoin dominance goes, the higher Pepe is going to go. And the reason why I say that Bitcoin is getting ready to make a decision here, because when you zoom out and you look at where we're really at, it's pretty fascinating because the structure right now is still intact, all right? As long as we do not break below, say, $88,000 to $85,000, in my opinion, then I think that altcoins are going to perform well right now. Now, if we don't start to make new highs, or at least daily candle closures above $100,000 in Q1 of 2025, then I think that this bull market is going to get pushed much later down the road in 2025, basically into Q4. So instead of seeing a somewhat top, maybe even a macro top at the end of Q1 of 2025, we will start to see and start to think and analyze about a 2025 Q4 top. So maybe literally in a year from now, if we break below 88,000, okay? If we stay above 88K, I'm still on the page of, hey, this cycle is probably going to end sooner than a lot of people expect. But when I say that, just know that means that Pepe, that means that altcoins are going to make big moves very, very soon. And I do expect Bitcoin dominance to break down here. I do expect Pepe to perform very well. Let's pick apart Pepe for a second here. So right now we're looking at the daily. You see a buy signal on market cipher, looking like we're getting ready to see a little bit of a bounce into this week. Last week was pretty brutal. We're still in a bull market, guys. I expect a bounce here in this upcoming week after the holidays. So let's say in the beginning of Q1, I expect a significant bounce here. Now, it may not be a bounce to bring us to new all-time highs. I think there's a high chance that does happen, but it may not be that. Maybe it's just be the beginning. So we really need to be focusing on, are we going to see a Q1 Bitcoin top? Are we going to see a Q4 Bitcoin top? Because that really is going to be the big factor here for where Pepe goes. But you look at the daily, you see money flow just barely starting to come up. You have a buy signal on the momentum wave. When you look at the weekly as well, the weekly has a sell signal, but the bullish divergence can start to bleed into the higher term time frames. Like if you look at the 4-hourly as well, it looks pretty brutal. You see a sell signal on the 4-hourly, you see money flow coming out. There's a lot of things are up in the air, and I will say doing analysis on the short-term time frame right now during the holidays can be a little bit tricky. There's not that much action. We should wait until everyone comes back and when the markets are open. But I'm just giving you guys my 2 cents on what I'm seeing here, and I do expect Pepe to perform well. It's just a matter of when Bitcoin dominance breaks down. And I know some of you guys are saying, Black Sea, why aren't you telling me about Pepe? Why are you always talking about Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin? Guys, you have to pay attention to that if you want to get out of Pepe alive with profits. If you want to keep your profits, you need to pay attention, okay? Pay attention to Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. I don't mean to get frustrated, but it's very important, guys. I've been doing this for nearly a decade, trading in crypto. You can't just be tunnel vision. You need to see what's going on in the entire ecosystem, in the entire market to make profits and keep profits, guys. I do expect when Bitcoin dominance breaks down that Pepe can perform very well. I do think a $100 billion Pepe coin is very possible, even likely, especially if Bitcoin gets truly adopted and Bitcoin strategic reserves start popping up left and right across the globe. And I do think there's a high probability of that happening, guys. If you like this type of content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now, guys. That's all I really got for you. Let me know in the comments below, when do you think, or what price do you think Bitcoin will be at in 2025 Christmas Day? Will it be at 150,000? Will it be 250,000? Very, very curious. Follow me, 333 Black Sea on crypto Twitter, and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I got for you guys. Let me know. Do you think that Pepe can reach 100 billion? I think there's a very high likelihood that that could happen, especially if we see these nation states accumulating Bitcoin. Have a good one. See you later, guys. Bye.